Yo guys, what is going on? It's Lukey here and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be giving you guys the best class up for the M91 LMG on Modern Warfare. Make sure to go ahead and leave a like on today's video, subscribe, and also leave a comment on your favourite weapon so far in Modern Warfare. My favourite weapon so far in Modern Warfare has probably got to be the MP5 or the MP7. Make sure to leave a comment down below. I'm interested to see what your guys' favourite weapon is. Anyway, without further ado, let's just get into this best class setup. So as I said before, it's going to be the M91. This is an LMG and it is extremely good, especially if you put the right attachments on it. First up, it's going to be the monolithic suppressor. This suppresses the sound and also gives me damage range. Now the cons to this is it makes you a little bit slower and it makes you aim down at the sight a little bit quicker, but that is okay because with the M91 infantry we can counter this and basically boost the stats up again. So this increases the aim down sight speed and also the movement speed, which is very nice. Next up is going to be a reflex sight, which is the Cronin LP45 mini reflex sight, which is my favourite sight on this weapon. You guys can of course use whatever sight you guys want to. Next up though is going to be the no stock attachment. So you're not kind of using attachment. I don't know if this class is as an attachment because you're not even using attachment, but yeah, you guys understand what I mean. Basically it increases your movement speed and aim down sight speed, which is very nice. 150 round bout is going to be the next attachment because that is a lot of bullets, and the more bullets the better, especially with an LMG, because you guys don't want to have to spend time reloading these weapons. I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys another class as well because sometimes I do like to swap it out. So as you guys can see, I swapped the stock with a rubberized grip tape, and now I'm also swapping the suppressor with a Ranger 4 grip, and this basically just improves the accuracy on this weapon because the recoil on this weapon can sometimes be quite a lot. So I do recommend you guys either using any of these different classes, the first one or this one. It is completely up to you. I like to use this one when I'm playing like Shoot House or something like that because you do have to aim in quicker, and obviously you guys also have to have a nice accuracy. And then I like to use the other one when I'm playing something like Ground War, just so I can sneak up behind enemies and it gets some nice easy kills. But it's completely up to you what class you use. I recommend using this one though. This is my favourite one. I did give you a few classes then, so it's completely up to you which one you pick. But like I said before, some of them I like to use whilst using it on Shoot House, and then others I like to use whilst playing Ground War, because obviously Ground War and Shoot House are very different. They play very differently, so you guys don't have to be as fast in Ground War, so you don't have to use those attachments that obviously make your weapon aiming quicker and stuff like that. So you guys can use different ones, such as ones that make your recoil a lot better, because the recoil on this weapon is quite a lot. I will admit it, a lot of the times I do die because the recoil on this weapon does kick up quite a bit, so you guys are going to have quite a nice accuracy with this weapon. But yeah, other than that, this weapon is very nice. Now the only downside to this weapon is the fact that it takes quite a while to reload, which obviously it's going to happen. It is a LMG, and that is why I stuck on the extended mags, because that means you're going to have to reload less often. Reloading less often is very helpful because when you do reload, you're going to be very vulnerable, especially with an LMG, because it takes so long. You're going to have to find a safe corner, and you guys are going to have to spend all this time reloading when you guys could actually just be killing someone. And when you do reload, a lot of the time you do just get killed because you are very vulnerable, of course. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and quickly talk about some of the perks I like to use with this. The first perk I like to use is going to be Double Time. Double Time is basically a perk that allows you to have a faster crouch speed, so you guys can move 30% faster whilst crouch, which is quite nice, especially with the LMGs because it's quite slow. And it also doubles your time you have to sprint. So on this game, you can't have unlimited sprint. You only have a certain amount of sprint time, and with this perk, it basically doubles that time, and it is very helpful, especially when you are playing like Ground War and stuff like that. That is another little thing, by the way. If you are playing Ground War, I recommend sticking on Double Time. However, if I do play Shoot House, I stick on a different perk such as EOD, so I don't die from those stupid claymores all over the place. Because Shoot House, there is so many grenades, there's so many proximity mines, so many claymores all over the place. So I really strongly recommend you guys sticking on EOD if you're playing Shoot House. And if you're playing something like Ground War or a bigger map like 20v20 map or something like that, then you guys should use Double Time. The next one is going to be the Ghost perk, and this is just because I play solo, and a lot of the times my teammates end up getting streaked on, and the enemies tend to get a lot of UAVs. And then the last one is going to be battle hardened, so I don't die from all of those stuns and stuff like that. and that is pretty much it. The field upgrade I recommend using this is going to be Dead Silence. Dead Silence basically makes you faster, and it's very helpful, because when you use it you're a lot more quicker, and you have to be quick with this weapon. Otherwise obviously it's going to be very slow, and if you get into a gunfight up against something like an MP5 or an MP7 or an assault rifle, a lot of the time they will outgun you, because their weapon is simply going to just have a lot more faster aim down sight speed and all of that kind of stuff. So if you do use a Dead Silence, it's going to help you move a lot quicker, and I do strongly recommend you guys using it with this weapon. Anyway, that has been it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.